Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 19-point game. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Johnson, Luke Kennard out there with Trey Jones. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the center position. Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Banchero's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And Wagner's subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against Cleveland was phenomenal. He scored an incredible number of points, and to no one's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. A performance like that makes you hungry for more. We'll be looking to follow that up tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And you knew MP hit the ground running in his career, but now he has passed Luka Doncic as the fastest to reach 5,000 points.
For a guy that came in with so much hype like MP, he has certainly lived up to it. Getting to 5,000 points so fast illustrates how easy the transition's been for MP to become a star in our league.
Entering the home stretch of the season, GA, how excited are you for the play-in tournament?
Oh, it's a lot of fun, Kevin. You can go from a 10th seed to making the playoffs. It makes this part of the year that much more entertaining.
Substitution on court.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played, Sochan, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Sochan's got 7 points in the game.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
The shot's good from Banks.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Now here's Jones. Last game we saw him score 13. This one for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on the roll.
Spurs trail by 20. Here's Barnes. Carter pulls it in. For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against Cleveland.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Pass to Sochan. Here's Champagnie to the middle. Here's Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Here's Black. Scoreless thus far. MP passes to Carter. Bucket is good.
This is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable, in my opinion. Feels like he can score at will from there.
Outside, Jones, and stolen by MP. There's the lob to Carter. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, because Carter Jr. is so dynamic athletically, his teammates have a lot of confidence in him finishing the alley-oop.
And here's Jones. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Sochan. No good on the 3. Orlando's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Yep, it counts. MP's got 36.
And that was good defense there, but in the end, MP's offense just a little better.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Spurs. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. For the Magic, Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Carter. And it's Suggs in for Black. Orlando on D. To the wing on the left. Here's Sohan. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Mo Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Anthony comes in for Wagner. MP, that's for 2. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here's Paul. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Sohan. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Sohan's got 12.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. And that sends MP to the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Orlando.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
Now, Wagner, after Keldon Johnson missed from long range. Suggs kicks to Banks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Anthony from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Castle. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans. That one goes. Counted.
Well, Castle showing his ability to create and finish when the defense overcommits.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Goga Bitadze comes in for Mo Wagner. And it's Caldwell Pope in for MP. It's the Orlando Magic holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome, everybody. And as we...
What's different about MP compared to other rookies? No hesitation. He knows what he can do, and then he does it.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Orlando Magic. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss...
And it's good to have you back with us as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day with more NBA action on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court for Orlando, Both on the floor at the 3 and 5. It's the Wagner brothers, Franz and Mo. Suggs out there with MP. And it's Banchero in at the 4-man position. And here is Paul. Following the three-pointer by MP. Wembanyama, a screen. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Banks. He's got 44. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Spurs shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Puts it up. Kicks it out to Johnson. Trying his luck from deep. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. So it's the Spurs now, following the three-point attempt by MP.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
MP, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Johnson against Wagner. Johnson down low. 10 points for him. Nice defense from Wagner. The three from MP. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Ball against Suggs. Johnson outside. And it's off from three-point range.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
The Spurs have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half through 2 of 8. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The three from MP. Good, that's another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Wembanyama outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Banks with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. The second chance effort. Again, the Magic score.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Sohan. Wembanyama against Wagner. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. And, you know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Down low. Here's Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
Chris Paul, so smart as a point guard. Any weaknesses in the defense, he's going to exploit.
The Magic have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Suggs finds MP. And Wagner has it in the corner. Suggs passes to Banks. Shot clock at 5. That shot missing.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Clark, on average, free throw attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action.
And that one misses.
Known for his strong defense, Castle is someone any coach would love to have. He is a hard-working rookie.
And the Spurs making a change here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. Good on the second free throw. Well, Orlando's shoot has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. Carter dishes to Caldwell Pope. Over Castle. Carter. It's good on the putback.
Right there. I mean, Carter using his instincts and his motor to track down the miss and convert it into second chance points. That's just really good work.
Here's Castle. 14 points for him. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Ball outside. Fires top of the key. And yep, only drops after rolling around the rim. Points a game. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Spurs. Orlando making some changes. Spurs shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Sochan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. And San Antonio has possession following the miss by MP. Here's Castle. He's covered by Suggs.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
5 on the clock. Here's Castle. No good from outside. Orlando leading by 23. On the wing, MP. Defended by Sochan. Back to Banchero. Orlando moving the ball around. Cans it from downtown.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
1:35 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Castle. He's covered by Banchero. Orlando's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Magic.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And one thing about this team, they never stop pushing the envelope. Fantastic year already with 65 wins, and tonight making it 66. Very impressive.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get...
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Good game, MP. Still want that jersey?
Yeah, man, for sure. You saw how hard I was working out there.
Then let's do it.
Oh, man, I appreciate it.
Hey, you earned it, bro.
You did your thing, bro. Good luck the rest of the season.
You too, man. Stay healthy.
You too, man.
Right, MP. It can't stop you. MP got the job done tonight, as usual.
couple different ways you make it out this life.